Let's have a closer look at the latest F1 updates for this weekend's Singapore Grand Prix. Singapore is traditionally the first high downforce track after the summer shutdown and the last large upgrade party of the teams before the end of the season. So let's have a closer look at what teams brought to the track. Red Bull showed us their brake cooling package and their high downforce rear wing with sharp ears for larger wing area and more expansion. In the center we can see a strong V cutout, which is the result of the weakened flow in the center due to DRS and pillar. Without this cutout, the flow on the suction side would be separating here anyway, so teams cut this bit off for better efficiency. And we can see a Clino block here, which tells the teams the angle of the flap. Also Ferrari has a very similar wing, very straight with sharp ears, but here without cutout. So they might go for a bit more dirty downforce, more resistance, but also a bit more downforce. Mercedes has such a wing too, very straight with sharp ears, but with a raised leading edge, which reduces the angle of attack and reduces downforce. And there is a very interesting detail. Mercedes created a bluff wall at the leading edge of the wing's tips to create a higher pressure zone at the beginning of the wing. The result is that air gets diverted towards the wing instead of spilling off to the sides. So this little detail could create some sort of endplate effect, but instead of Aston Martin's armchair design, this is keeping the general shape of the wing and is legal. Alpine brought a new floor, and let's see if the bouncing issues can be avoided this weekend. Also, they have a straight rear wing with sharp ears. McLaren brought some Red Bull-like side pod inlets that help to keep the flow underneath the inlet and guide it along the sides to the back, where it can produce downforce. Also, it's impressive how dark the McLaren has become since the beginning of the season in order to save paint, and hence weight. Alpha Tauri brought a new nose and use a large first element now instead of sweeping it up. That way, another element is close to the ground and can produce downforce. Williams, Alfa Romeo and Haas used their well-known high downforce rear wings, and Aston Martin brought their armchair rear wing design again, which, by the way, will be illegal next season. See you at the next video.